Joining us now for more, Americans for Tax Reform President Grover Norquist. Grover is the go-to guy in all this. Grover's been at this for years trying to protect your money. You know, Grover, this is about our taxes and inflation going up. Can you put this in history? How bad is it? Because the DOGE leader in the Senate, Senator Joni Ernst, says it's so bad with government workers, stay-at-home bureaucrats working from the couches. Show the numbers. Just bear with me, Grover. 60 to 90% of government office buildings on average are empty or vacant. That's a lot of wasted energy and climate risks alone. You could throw a bowling ball down a federal hallway and not hit anybody. Yeah. Go ahead, Grover.
Well, you're quite correct. It has gotten much worse. It's always been a problem. It's gotten much worse, which is why it's so important for DOGE to move forward. Now, we have people pay taxes every day, every year. And now in Washington, D.C., they're paying for upkeep of largely empty buildings. They heat them, they cool them, they have security, they clean them. These buildings are just wasting money because the bureaucrats have labor union contracts that say they don't have to come into work. As a result, the Social Security system takes 300 days to deal with the Social Security question. Why? Because you can't do casework without people in offices next to each other, able to talk to each other. 300 days for that. It takes a great 20 months on average for the IRS to deal with questions that people have put forward. This is ridiculous. The IRS, half of the people never come into the IRS agents, never come in. The buildings are empty. The work isn't getting done. The work isn't getting done. We are paying taxes.
You know, Grover, you know this. I've been covering D.C. since 1986. Trump can step in there and he can renegotiate. I don't care what people say. He can get in there and renegotiate these government union contracts. I mean, look at this. I want to back up. Trump just nominated Frank Bisignano. He's the head of FISER to fix Social Security. Here's why this is a big deal. So you've said this. Social Security is headed toward bankruptcy by 2034. They raided the trust fund for pork barrel spending, massive bureaucratic bloat. Biden lets 7 out of 10 Social Security workers work from home. That's 42,000 workers. Bisignano's company FISER is moving to fire thousands of its own workers. Why? Because they're teleworking and they're not coming in. They're trying to claim long COVID. They don't have it. So when you see these government unions trying to make these arguments, we know they're tough, but he could go into court and stop it.
He can. You either have to wait till the contract is over and renegotiate it. And one of the things the Biden people are trying to do is sign contracts out many years.
But can he claim abuse? Can he just stipulate the abuse, go into court and say, you're abusing the taxpayer, you're abusing your job, and break the contract?
I would hope that's illegal. What we do know is that when the bill was passed to make it possible to have government unions, any agency that the president says is damaging national security, by the way it behaves and not getting its work done, that can be ended. So you can say you cannot have a union at the Pentagon. We need you to be able to be flexible. The union won't let you be. That's interfering with national security. The IRS raises the money to pay for the Army. We cannot have you at home because of the labor union contract. You cannot have a union there. TSA cannot be unionized. Homeland Security. You can, under present law, say you cannot have a union. That would take away half of the problem to fix this.
You can't have a union doing it. Grover, we needed you on that. You're so smart with your institutional memory and encyclopedic facts there. Grover Norquist, appreciate you so much. Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Good to be with you, Liz.